This man was an elite investigator the FBI begged to help solve cases. At the same time, he was a twisted cannibal. Hannibal was enjoying a refined classical music performance, but the flutist on stage kept making mistakes. For someone like Hannibal, who demanded perfection in everything, it was infuriating. He had already set his sights on this man. That evening, Hannibal invited the orchestra's main members to his home for dinner. Strangely, the flutist was the only one not present. Some guests found that odd, but what they didn't realize was the flutist was already on the table. When someone asked Hannibal how he made the food taste so amazing, Hannibal simply replied,
"If I tell you, I'm afraid you won't even try it."
It sounded like a joke to everyone. No one took it seriously. After the dinner, FBI agent Will paid Hannibal a visit. Hannibal, with his credentials as a psychiatrist, had long served as a consulting expert on FBI cases. To Will, he was more than a colleague. He was a mentor. That day's case involved a series of gruesome murders. There was no breakthrough, and Will needed Hannibal's insight. According to the investigation, the killer was removing parts of the victim's spines. Will suspected it was for consumption. Hearing this, Hannibal gave him a look of admiration. He confirmed Will's theory, but faced with such a sharp-minded student, Hannibal dared not continue the conversation. He politely asked Will to leave. Standing up, he grabbed Will's coat. As Hannibal moved away, Will casually glanced around at his collection. One thing caught his eye: a thick cookbook sitting on the shelf. Curious, he opened it. Inside were detailed recipes, including one for cooking a pancreas, and the most recent victim, their pancreas had gone missing. Will sensed something was very wrong, but it was already too late. Hannibal stabbed him in the stomach. The pain was so intense, Will couldn't even lift his gun. Hannibal easily twisted the weapon out of his hands and in a calm, almost soothing tone, urged him to stop resisting, to quietly wait for death. Will collapsed, but just as Hannibal let his guard down, Will drove an arrow straight into his abdomen. Summoning all his strength, Will picked up the gun, and just like that, the twisted cannibal was finally captured. News of the case shook the public. Some people even joked about wanting a copy of Hannibal's cookbook.